whether it was university issues, projects, assignments, homeworks, deadlines, where I had to pull all-nighters, and sometimes going to university with no sleeping at all. Or it was family issues, like personal problems and complications. Haven't you been there? Contest chair, fellow Toastmasters and dear guests, a very good evening to you all.
Good evening.
Have you ever been so tired that closing your eyes for 2 minutes would make a huge difference? That's what happened to me. One day, I was so tired that I closed my eyes for 2 minutes, and I had the strangest dream ever. In my dream, my real name was Maram, and my friend called me Maram. I come from Gundam in South Korea. But for some reason, my fellow Koreans have always said that I look different from them. I could never tell why. My father, the Minister of Foreign Affairs, is a dear friend to distinguished Toastmaster Ahmed Rizvi. I've always heard DTM Rizvi talking to my father and encouraging him to come and visit Bahrain. After many and many tries, I finally convinced my father to travel to Bahrain with the family. So, we traveled by hot air balloon for 60 days from South Korea to Bahrain, surviving storms and fighting off very angry, very hungry birds. When we landed at Bahrain's international airport, I was exhausted from the long trip. So, I slept the entire night in a large house generously supplied by the Prime Minister himself. Next morning, I woke up and I found myself in a room darker than black. So I tried to feel my way around the room, towards the curtains, and opened them. And I was startled by the scene of this huge, thick white coat that covered the ground. Yes! I saw the snow for the first time in my life, and it was in Bahrain, a desert country. I ran out of my room with my PJs still on, and I reached the heavenly backyard in 15 minutes. Too many rooms. I got lost. As soon as I ran out the yard, I realized that the layer of the snow was 6 feet deep, and I soon found myself digging myself out to escape. As I was cleaning my clothes, a white owl landed on the light pole and started cleaning its feathers. I was mesmerized by its purified feathers and unconsciously started to stare. And suddenly, it turned to me and said, "I'm not Hedwig from Harry Potter. Pull yourself together." That's when I was talking in another accent. Crikey! I didn't know that animals can talk here. I was confused. I didn't know what was real and what wasn't. I turned around to go back inside the house when I saw Michael Jackson standing behind me. And suddenly, the world started playing Billie Jean. Dun, 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 dun. What in the world was going on? I tried to get inside the house to get away from this all, when suddenly, my neighbor's window was opened, and Martin Luther King popped out and said, "I have a dream today that you are gonna die." Ah! I screamed and I ran to the door. And imagine my surprises. When I opened the door, Arnold Schwarzenegger, as the crazy, deadly Terminator, tried to shoot me in the head. And all of a sudden, I knew taijutsu. And so, I launched a powerful, destructive high kick, yeah! that broke him down. The last thing he said to me was, "I'll be back." And then, I blacked out. And when I opened my eyes, I realized that I was in one of the usual long business sessions that all Toastmasters seem to hate. So, the moral of the dream is, I got to be out the movies. Thank you. Bye.